Trust me when I tell you, I've been trying to hold my anger in for the past 5 minutes now. And I've been trying my best to not make a rant video, but to me it's come to that point where I just don't give a shit anymore. Philadelphia Eagles, you fucked up big time. You fucked up versus the Redskins. You fucked up against Dallas Cowboys. I understand the Seattle Seahawks, but you fucked up on 3 games. 2 of them was must-win games. You have to be kidding me. We should have won these 2 games, and it's because of that mess up that the Dallas Cowboys has won the oh my God, they won the NFC East. I can't even speak correctly now. All congrats to Dallas Cowboys. I hate the fucking Cowboys, but congrats to them. I respect them as a team. It's just their fans I don't fucking like. And I will never like, period, until they get their fucking act together, which won't ever happen. Philadelphia Eagles, man. The first chance we get into offseason, in fact, the first chance the playoffs start, I want to see a news article saying that we got rid of Bradley Fletcher and Kerry Williams immediately. I would love to see that. That's step 1 in our little rebuilding process again. How many times do we have to rebuild until we finally get to the Super Bowl? Win or lose on that Super Bowl, how many times do we have to rebuild? That's my question to you. Because every freaking time we come so close to getting to when we get to the playoffs, every time we come so close, there's always got to be something that is messing our game up. I'm getting tired of it, yo. I love the Philadelphia Eagles. They're grinding hard to get to the Super Bowl. But at the same time, how long do we have to grind to get there? How many years will it take us to get there? Is my question to you. Because there's always going to be one little flaw in our plan, and there we go. We're not in the Super Bowl. As I said, coming up in the NFL draft, I hope we get a better quarterback. It don't have to be Marcus Mariota. It could be, I would say Jameis Winston, but he's an attitude problem. He gets attitude straight, then maybe I'll consider. It'll be him. It'll be Hundley. It'll be other quarterbacks in this draft that I hope we can take. That's step 2. Get a new freaking quarterback because I do not trust Nick Foles. I do not trust Mark Sanchez. And one other thing, I don't trust Matt Barkley neither. I don't know why we even draft him. I don't trust our quarterbacks right now. One other thing, get a new freaking wide receiver because Riley Cooper isn't cutting it. We might as well get that one guy. I think he's, Oklahoma? I think his name's Amari Cooper. Get him. I think he's a wideout, number 9. Get him. He's better than Riley Cooper. Jordan Matthews is better than Riley Cooper, and he's only his rookie year. He plays slot receiver. I bet you Josh Huff would do better than Riley Cooper. What the hell has Riley Cooper really done since he signed that contract? Absolutely nothing. So what? He scored a couple of touchdowns here and there, but has he scored them consistently? Fuck no. I want him off my football team. Mark Sanchez and Nick Foles, I don't even know who to choose between the two, but I know this much. Get rid of Matt Barkley. There's no reason to have him. I don't know why we would have a quarterback like him. Get a good quarterback in the draft. And I hope to God Chip Kelly makes that happen. Get a new quarterback. Oh, and trust me, Not just the secondary. Get a better linebacker because Casey Matthews is a bum. Uh, what what position Nate Allen plays against strong? I think it's free safety or strong safety. Either way, it's safety. Get a better safety. Get a better safety, please to God. Get a better safety. Do that. Get a better safety. Not only that, get a better defensive coordinator. I hope we do get Rex Ryan coming out when he leaves the Jets, when he gets fired. Get rid of Billy Davis. Pick up Rex Ryan. He will make the defense a little bit more better than what it already is with Billy Davis at the helm anyway. Because you saw some of these plays that has been called in this game versus the Redskins. It took you till the fourth quarter to put Jackson, to put a safety on Jackson. It took you till the fourth quarter. When teams have been doing this, they have tape on Jackson. They do this every time. They put a safety over the top. They know only route that Jackson can run is a go route. They know that for a fact. You should have done the exact same thing versus Des Bryant. Then maybe we wouldn't have lost those games. As I said, congrats to the Dallas Cowboys for winning the NFC East. Congrats to the Washington Redskins for spoiling us. In fact, I'm actually happy that they did kind of save us the trouble because of the fact that that kind of performance that we put up, if we still got in the playoffs, we would have been stoned. We would have been one and done again. And besides, the only good thing that will really come out of this is the fact that we get what? 20th pick in the draft, 18th pick in the draft. We could probably trade up a couple of spots and get a better freaking player for this position, for that position. Because we damn sure need it. Chip Kelly, please, put the stubbornness aside and pick up a player that you know will benefit for this Philadelphia Eagles team. Please do that. Please. The Eagles fans will let you know otherwise. They'll let you know if this player sucks. We've been letting it know for a long time. Since McNabb came in, he had to work for it. We will let you know if we think this player sucks or not. And so far, the people that we see in the draft, they don't seem that bad. They're actually good. So by all means, Chip Kelly, get a new wide receiver, get a new quarterback, get a new defensive coordinator, get a new linebacker, get a new safety, get a new secondary and cornerbacks. The only person you should not cut is Malcolm Jenkins because he's been the best player for our secondary all year long. And everybody keeps saying cut LaShawn McCoy. Why would we cut LaShawn McCoy? Think about that for a second. You wouldn't do well neither. You was to find out you had a terrible offensive line. You wouldn't do well neither. So no, I would not get rid of him. Jeremy Maclin, put him up to a new deal. He's having a Pro Bowl season. Because he rightfully deserves it. But we do need another wide receiver if you expect the Eagles to get anywhere deep in the playoffs. That's what I would love to see. That's what I would love to happen. Give us those key players. We will be in the Super Bowl. I don't know what the fuck to tell you, man. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. The Cowboys, they shut me up. They shut everybody up. Everybody thought they was going to do shitty this season like how we did last year. Everybody thought we was going to do shitty. They win the NFC East. And congratulations to the Dallas Cowboys. They rightfully freaking deserved it. They rightfully deserved to represent the NFC East in the playoffs. But the only reason why I'm saying this is simply because of the fact that we are not yet ready for the playoffs. When you have our secondary terrible, when you have a defensive coordinator that's doing this last minute changes, we don't deserve to be in the playoffs. At all. We don't deserve it. And it is frustrating to sit back and realize that my team is not going to be in the playoffs over some obvious dumb shit. I've been saying this since week 1 when the regular season started. Our secondary was terrible. Even when Billy Davis was calling good plays, our secondary was terrible. Week fucking 1. Preseason. Maybe. Next year. Off season, man. I can't fucking wait. It can't get any more quicker right now with me. It really can't. As much as I love this team, we are not going to go anywhere if we continue to have these kind of seasons where our O-line is injured. I want everybody healthy at the start of the season. Don't push them so hard. I want everybody healthy at the start of the season. I want our defense in tip-top shape at the start of the season. Obvious enough for our offense, I want them in tip-top shape. I'm pretty sure the saying is that defense wins championships, right? That's the saying? Guess what? It's exactly like that. How do you think the Seattle Seahawks won the Super Bowl a year ago? Their defense was spot on. How do you think that's how the year before that, the Baltimore Ravens won the Super Bowl? Their defense was spot on. It's obvious enough that that defense wins championships. Seems to be the line nowadays with the NFL. If you don't have defense, you can't get anywhere fast. With offense, you could probably get lucky. But defense, you can't do shit. Without defense, you can't do shit. At least have a pretty okay defense. Our pass defense is 31st in the league. If not, it's 30th. It's still bad, period. Kerry Williams, Bradley Fletcher, you two need to go. Nate Allen, you're riding the hot seat. Trust me, man. If not in the hot seat, then yeah, you need to go. Get better corners in free agency. Get better corners in the draft. What I don't understand is you can't tell me that Norland Carroll, you can't tell me that Jalen Watkins is not better than Bradley Fletcher right now. You can't tell me this. There's no way I will believe you. No way in hell that I will believe you. Bradley Fletcher is the worst cornerback in the NFL today. Kerry Williams has to be second on that list. Because it is a damn disgrace as to why our secondary is this bad. I never seen our secondary this bad. Period. All the years of watching the Philadelphia Eagles play, I've never seen our secondary this bad. We never been so below the top 20 in pass defense ever up until now. It is a damn shame. Howie Roseman, I hope you look back on this season and realize that the backup linebacker we have, the D'Amico Ryans, terrible. Casey Matthews, I don't know why he's still here. Cut him off. Trent Cole, he's going to eventually be leaving. Marcus Smith, he's going to have some playing time. He has been such a bust this year, he's worse than freaking Tebow. This guy hasn't even played the game. One game he has not played. He hasn't even got on the field. If anybody, we could have picked up Teddy Bridgewater. All I know is, man, I just can't wait for the fucking offseason. I don't know what to tell you guys. I can't wait. Chip Kelly, you better make some good ass decisions and put the stubbornness aside. Please do that. Please do that. Because if you don't, we're going to have multiple NFC East teams beating us. The last thing I want is the Dallas Cowboys winning the NFC East, because then I'm going to have a fan downstairs all over my ear that the Dallas Cowboys won the division year after year after year after year after year, and tell me, and trust me, it will get annoying. I'm tired of rebuilding. How long do we have to rebuild until we finally get there? I don't want to win just the NFC East. I want to win the whole thing. Eagles fans are tired of it. They're tired of having to hear other NFC East rivals saying that we won the Super Bowl, you guys haven't. We won the Super Bowl, you guys haven't. We got 5, you got 0. We got 3, you got 0. We got 3, you got 0. It's sickening. We're tired of it. Chip Kelly, you are our head coach in the NFL. Everybody says you want to revolutionize the NFL. You can't revolutionize the NFL if you're not in the playoffs, if you're not in the Super Bowl. That doesn't cause a revolution. Not being in the playoffs doesn't cause a revolution. Having winning seasons time after time again doesn't cause a revolution. Winning the whole thing countless times, that's causing a revolution. To me. Having a dominant team year after year after year, that's causing a revolution. That's making people having to say, oh shit, we got this coach that's doing this for this team. We need to really, really have tape on these guys. The offense was one, the defense was no problem. They didn't even need tape on them. You came close to the BCS. You came close to win the BCS National Championship with Oregon, Chip Kelly. If that's as close as you gotten with them, just by having that offense and defense the way how you had it there, then please to God, make it be just like that in the NFL, and I will tell you that we can probably win it all. Because guess what? Oregon is close to winning the BCS National Championship. They're about to make another appearance. All they have to do is beat Florida State, and they are in. Winning, they're in. And I hope to God I'll see Oregon win it, because guess what? They are still taking the philosophies that Chip Kelly had when he was in Oregon. And look how much it is working for them right now. If it's working like that with Oregon, then it can probably work in the NFL. Probably. This is going to be their second appearance if they beat Florida State. And I really do hope they do. Just so I can see that the Eagles probably have a shot at winning the Super Bowl if we follow Chip Kelly's philosophies. But the thing is that he needs to put the stubbornness aside. He needs to. Because they've been defending Bradley Fletcher. They've been defending Kerry Williams since the start of this fucking season. Now you can't defend him anymore. Eagles fans, they've been noticed. These guys are trash. Casey Matthews, I don't know if he's been defending them, but he's trash. Get rid of him. Get him off my football team. No, I'm not done yet. Trust me, 19 minutes in and I'm still not done yet. Eat that pussy 445. Finally, someone else besides me decides to open his mouth, and now you finally see it? When I've been telling you this for 4 straight videos? Thank God, if that's the case, if this guy comes in, and trust me, this is not a knock at him whatsoever. I'm very grateful that he did that. Event status, thank you. Thank you for calling him out. Thank you. I've been calling this guy out for the longest, saying what he is. All this Eagles gear he wear is a cover up. There are layers. Thank you for saying this. Thank you. Because of the fact that this motherfucker blocked me just from having to say somewhat the exact same shit that you said to him on this video. So thank you for doing that. So, but now I guess this motherfucker now opens his eyes and realizes that the people that he had blocked, that he has been saying the exact same thing. His own fan base, even on Twitter, at least half the people on Twitter, they know that he's going to do this every time when they tell him on the comments, shut the fuck up. They've been saying it every time. They say he has no faith with this team. And then now all of a sudden, now once he does this, sends an email to the Washington Redskins, trust me, I'll be pissed just as much as the next person. I'm like, yo, if that's the case, take that Eagles banner off, take that Eagles towel off, take every Eagles gear you wear and sell it off. Thank you for telling him this, because he rightfully needed to hear this. Because the shit that he posts has been nothing but stupid. So thank you. As I said, Eagles fans, they don't give up on their team like the way how he's been good up on them. He's not from Philly. He don't understand shit. He don't understand what it's like to be in Philly. Obviously enough, the Philadelphia Eagles, to us, they're family, man. We don't backstab the Eagles. Never. As much as I love the Eagles, I don't backstab the Eagles, but I do have to call out for the shit that they have been doing. Like how you would call out for the shit that they have been doing. This season has been a disappointment, but with him, it's making it even more disappointing than what it already is. It's because of him that the Eagles fan base has been much more worse to what it already is. Because there could be fans from different teams and they'd be like, oh, so this how Eagles fans, they could hear off of what he has to say and they can assume that it's just the Eagles fans. This is all the Eagles fans or most of the Eagles fans. They can assume it like that. Trust me, this guy has no idea how happy I would be if I was to show up in a Philadelphia Eagles game year after year, just cheering on my team. Even if the Eagles lose at the end of the day, I would still be happy that I got to attend to a National Football League game because I have yet to go one. They are expensive as hell, and they will continue to be expensive as hell. I have yet to go to a Philadelphia Eagles game, but this motherfucker don't seem to realize that. He doesn't seem to realize what joy it would be to not only go to a Philadelphia Eagles game, but to cheer on the Eagles to win or lose. But instead, instead, we got nothing but bullshit coming out of his mouth from Twitter. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. With that, I don't know what to say, but all I know is this. Thank you for doing this. Thank you, Event Stash, for doing this. Because I've been, as I said, I've been putting up 4 videos. I've been trying to tell people that this guy is a phony. I told him this when I made another account. He said, oh, okay, you watch my videos, it's just another view, it's just another cent, you dumb fuck. Guess what? This is what I told him. You can have all the money in the world, but that doesn't change the fact that you are a Fairweather Eagles fan. I don't care if you make $1 billion. It will not change the fact that the shit that you post is absolutely stupid and it's disrespectful to the Philadelphia Eagles fans. Not only to the fans, but to the fucking team. So, thank you, man. I know that was a long pause, but thank you. Because I'm not only angry at the way how the Philadelphia Eagles lost today. I'm not only angry at the fact that the Dallas Cowboys clinched the NFC East. I am angry at the constant miscues with the Philadelphia Eagles this season. I'm also angry with the fact that Chip Kelly has been stubborn this whole fucking year with defending some of these players that don't deserve to be defended. I am angry at our defensive coordinator, Billy Davis, for calling these dumbass plays late in the season when we could have won the division. We could have went back to back. There have been some plays that Chip Kelly has called which has been stupid. Everybody said get Chris Paul the ball for a good freaking reason. We could have won that game against Arizona. We could have won that game against the San Francisco 49ers. We could be 12 and what? 3 right now? 12 and 3 would be our record right now. I don't know what to tell you, man. I'll catch you guys later. I said everything that had to be said for 28 minutes. Probably longer than that because I had a long ass pause, man. It's just the fact that I am so fucking angry now. I need to cool off. I need to get something to drink. I'll catch you guys later.